Hello, I'm John Bachman. Federal investigators seem to be closing in on resigning Congressman Aaron Schock. According to the Associated Press, the Justice Department is now looking into possible criminal activity tied to the alleged misuse of public and campaign funds. We'll have more to come on that in just a little bit. That video you're seeing right there, that is associated with the federal investigation, also ongoing now into the hanging death of a black man in Mississippi. The victim, Otis Byrd, had been missing for 2 weeks. The sheriff in Claiborne County, Marvin Lucas, says Byrd did spend time in prison in connection with a 1980 murder.
There's no proof that this was done in retaliation for anything that happened in 1980. There's no evidence that's pointing towards that. So let's not make this out to be something that it's not.
Well, still a lot of questions right now. Byrd was found hanging from a tree by a bedsheet in the woods just about 200 yards from his home. And some reports now say as many as 137 people are dead after bombings at a pair of mosques in Yemen today. That's according to a Shia-owned television station. Reuters is putting that death toll just under that. The bombers targeted mosques mainly used by supporters of the Shia rebels, the Houthis, who have taken control of much of Yemen. ISIS is also now claiming responsibility for this attack, much like they did in the attack in Tunisia. And just days after that deadly attack in Tunisia, thousands have taken to the streets on this Tunisian Independence Day. Celebrations have been muted, though, after gunmen stormed the museum this week, killing 21 people. Security officers now say 2 gunmen trained in Libya for that attack. Several more people have also been arrested. And it was a delay that may have cost the lives in the Ebola outbreak. The Associated Press has obtained emails that show the World Health Organization delayed calling the outbreak in West Africa a public health emergency for several months. According to the reasons, or among the reasons cited, worries about angering West African nations and interfering with Muslims in their pilgrimage to Mecca. The Donald is on the campaign trail unofficially after forming a presidential exploratory committee. Donald Trump spoke at a reception in New Hampshire.
The country's a disaster. Now, I'll say this. If I decide to run, and I think a lot of you are going to be very pleasantly surprised, because I hate to see what's happening to our country.
Well, Trump calls politicians in D.C. amateurs, and they don't know how to make a deal. Well, the Senate is giving the White House a few extra weeks to finish up a deal on Iran's nuclear program. Senate Foreign Relations Committee Chair Bob Corker and the top Democrat on that committee, Bob Menendez, now said they will wait till next month for a vote on that controversial bill. It would give Congress the ability to reject any deal made by the president with Iran. And questions continue to be raised about the arrest of a University of Virginia student this week that left him bloody. Martise Johnson was arrested just off the UVA campus on Wednesday. The school's president now says she wants to know if agents from Virginia's Alcohol Beverage Control Agency even have the authority to arrest someone. Another school official says he talked with Johnson that night and says he was not drunk. Another update for you in 30 minutes.